हेलो गाइस वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। और हम खेल रहे हैं होराइजन ज़ीरो डॉन। चलते हैं अगले मिशन की तरफ जो कि है द सन शैल फॉल। मैं आ गया हूँ अपने ही घर में और ये मिशन यहाँ पर है अपने इलाके में। फास्ट ट्रेवल करके यहाँ पहुँच गया था मैं जैसे तैसे। अब चलते हैं आगे और एक्सप्लोर करते हैं मिशन को। टाइम नहीं है। चलते हैं पैलेस में। टॉक टू A1। तो बेसिकली अबे हम डारवेल जो भी उसका नाम है उसके मंसूबे पर पानी फेरना है। उसकी काली करतूतों को उसके अंजाम तक पहुंचाना है। पहले के साल में उसी का शायद ये सेटअप या बिल्डअप है ये
I've sent a
मिशन।
messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her, I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Derval. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Derval. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar.
ये सबको जानता
Yes,
है।
a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings
ये
across
क्या
the city,
हेडशॉट कवर
including
है
one
जो
on
इसने ऊपर
Mount
पहन
Main.
रखा है क्योंकि उसको हेडशॉट ना मारता है।
It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Derval used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Aaron, wait. Remember that no
एरन
one
हमेशा
hates
पहले
Derval
पहुंच जाता
more
है।
than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
This is the time। अरे क्या करें, दिल से बोले गुस्से से या दिमाग से।
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Derval and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
I will. But once this threat to Meridian is dealt with, another one looms. We have to talk about the eclipse.
We will. I promise.
Go to the warehouse। भाग।
I once caught a glimpse of red mark.
Everyone needs a splash of color in life. Come, let's talk to this here.
What are they doing out here?
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Derval? I got a surprise for you.
Quasi che può andare a battere che fa.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb
Blaze
downstairs
मुझे दे
goes
दो यार.
off, it'll be just what Derval promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
No.
We did it! Derval's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Derval said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Derval's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Investigate the area.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share? Get to the fire and shut up a bucket line!
Sun King Avad freed the slaves. What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
This is the Carja
There's
sun
smoke
tonight.
rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack?
Yes.
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Derval's hideouts. This must be where Derval assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Derval did find a way into the palace.
Get out.
Derval.
The ball.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knee.
So they woke up. I'll find a use for you.
Solarium. मुझे टेंस होता हुआ कुछ ना कुछ बहुत बड़ा होने वाला है.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner.
अच्छा वो ब्लास्ट करने वाला था लेकिन ब्लास्ट नहीं हुआ. ओके ओके. थोड़ा देर से समझ में आया. डेटोनेटर लेके घूम रहा था. ले मैं.
What's this? Oh.
Oh.
You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
ये क्या है?
I see something! I've led an army. Killed trolls and ravagers. A savage is nothing.
Finish.
Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill. I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing. Why does Avad always have his lady through the fight? Why does Avad always have his... Care? I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing to the fight. I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing. Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill. Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting? I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage. Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill.
Oh, चल भाई चल दौड़.
Why does Avad always have his ladies to do the fighting?
एक मारा है वेंचर, लेकिन एक बढ़िया मारा है.
Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing.
चल.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
अबे यार शिट. चिड़िया.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
ओह नहीं यार शिट.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
पगला गए भाई.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous flinthawks!
नहीं पेंचर क्या चालू हो गया. मर जा मर जा मर जा. एक और गई। क्रिटिकल हिट ना यार आती नहीं है इसमें सही टाइम पे, साला थोड़ा चीटिंग करता है गेम मेंशन। नहीं यार, लेस दे दो यार कोई।
No space.
ना तो लूटपाट मचाने दी ढंग से। ए देवराल चला जा, मार दिया तेरे चिड़ियाओं को। देवराल जैसे दिकराल और घबराल।
As much as I wish
मुझे लगा
Ursa was
इसको
here to
मारना आ
kill
रहा
her,
है।
I don't mind
Catch!
doing it for her.
हट पोजीशन।
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
अरे आवाज।
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
ले आ इसको साले को। Talk to Ava, talk to Aaron, to talk to Deral, Osler। अपन सबसे बढ़ते हैं। इसके बातों का पहिया चालू होगा यहाँ से।
Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Yeah, don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So what now?
After all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Derval?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time.
Yeah.
Try not to forget about me.
Emotional हो
You're
गया
out there
बेचारा.
changing the world.
I hate to tell you this after everything you've been through, but there's another fight brewing, and I need your help. Helis and his fanatics are coming from Meridian.
No rest for the weary, huh? Well, don't worry. I'll be
Yeah,
there for you.
तुरंत आया. अगला नंबर हेलिस का ही है भैया. ऊपर कौन है?
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you.
Avad, stop. There's something urgent we have to...
I know, but please, just listen for a moment. I want you to stay in Meridian.
What? Why?
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
दिल से.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You are your own woman. Just as Ursa was. But you had something urgent to discuss?
What exactly will happen to Derval?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the sun ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Derval is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Were you and Ursa, you know...
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram in Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. and probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
Okay. अरसा के दो दीवाने थे भैया.
Helis is preparing to attack Meridian. It could come at any time.
By the sun. Wait a moment. I want Murad to hear this.
Aloy, the Sun King tells me that you bring grave news.
Please, tell us what you know.
Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy. Allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Same reading for this. Oh. To blameless मर्द. वो काम बैठा है भैया blameless मर्द. वहाँ पर है. तो गाइस ये मिशन तो हुआ कंप्लीट. हम चलते हैं नेक्स्ट मिशन की तरफ जो है द लूमिंग शैडो. तो अभी हमें बात करना है ब्लेमलेस मर्द से. तो उससे बात करते हैं और फिर देखते हैं आगे की स्टोरी में क्या होता है.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge of defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at evening sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
सो ही जाते हैं. Rest before the final battle. Visit both defense sites optional. चलते हैं. रेस्ट वेस्ट तो क्या करना है, स्लीप सो लेंगे, लेकिन पहले चलते हैं हमारी कुछ साइट्स को विजिट करते हैं. ओह चलो चलो चलो.
Get them to safety as soon as you can.
आवाज से ये ग्रेविटी डिफाइनिंग मोमेंट. बाल एकदम हवा में. ये दर्शन देखो एलोय का.
Tribe of them. Always stay bright. Always stay alert.
Teb.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Why'd you try to kill
38 हो गए अभी. 325. बंद.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
और अब भैया
No need to aim it like a bow.
बढ़िया, गुड। क्या बात है, मिशन तो मार दी। बहुत ऊपर है यार ये।
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
Please.
War Chief Sona.
Sona. Bolo.
War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear.
My word. इसमें आधे से ज़्यादा मुझे लगता है कि मर जाएंगे.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. but there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
Yeah.
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
ये भी हो गया. अब हमें बस सोना है. बिहारी चलो let's go to sleep now. वैसे भी सेव हो जाएगा. चलो और यार फिर जैसे सोने जाएंगे अब आ जाएंगे ऐसा तो नहीं है. अबे यार चूतिया काट दिया भाई. छोड़.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
कहाँ चाहिए है? अरे सोने दो.
Olin's apartment.
आ गए कक्ष में.
Empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
एग्जाम से पहले की बेचे नहीं. No way back. Do more preparations. अरे सो जाओ भाई. चल नहीं रहेगी.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you?
My rest is also important.
You lost after you lost your family. Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
The looming shadow mission is completed.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
The face of extinction. तो क्या वो मौका आ गया है? Is it redemption time? Go.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not worth smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
चट्टाने फाड़ दी डेथ ब्रिंगर स्कॉर्पियन करप्टर्स एक दो डेथ ब्रिंगर
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
नीचे से क्या आया
Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns.
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
So guys, मिशन हुआ था कंप्लीट। तो फेस ऑफ एक्सटेंशन हम करेंगे अब नेक्स्ट पार्ट में। तो मैं मिलता हूँ आपसे नेक्स्ट पार्ट में, तब तक के लिए बाय। जानता हूँ एक अहम मोड़ पे मैं मैच को इस पार्ट को एंड कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन मिलेंगे हम नेक्स्ट पार्ट में। तब तक के लिए बाय। लाइक द वीडियो, डू लाइक शेयर कमेंट सब्सक्राइब टू माय चैनल। बाय बाय।